guys, that's your comments today in Clash Royale. Welcome to the video, guys. How y'all doing? Thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day to talk some Clash with yours truly. Today, we have a trending deck. This deck is skyrocketing in terms of win rates, use rates, especially since the update. And it's really no surprise with the Monk and the Archers in the deck. Archers are going nuts right now, guys. Archers are like in the top 3 of the top 4 decks right now in terms of win percentage. Archers, they buff the heck out of them, right? Anyway, guys, you can see the deck here. New trending deck after the balance changes. Monk, Miner, Poison. We're going to play this deck today. Quickly, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here thanks to RoyaleAPI.com. You can have a link to this site here for this particular deck. Check it out, guys. We have challenge stats already 12 plus wins, 12 plus wins, 17 plus wins, 17 plus wins in challenges, excuse me. And then we have the usage over time. Boom! It is going up and up and up, so I want you guys to get on the ground floor of this deck after I do, of course. Deck link will be in the description below. Let's go ahead and jump into the arena, but first, a quick word from our sponsor. But first, guys, today's video is brought to you by, you guessed it, Raid Shadow Legends, where, again, you guessed it, I upload every single day on my second YouTube channel. I invite you to join me. I have a 2023 beginner's guide for you guys, as well as tons of beginner content to help you on your raid journey. And listen, guys, because Valentine's Day is here, I want to go ahead and give you guys my top 3 Valentine's Day lovers. I actually want to start with a non-Valentine's champion, but she's free and everybody can get her, and I am really in love with Syl of the Drakes. If you watch my other channel, you know I'm in love with this champion. It's a personal thing, but of course the #1 champion in terms of love, ladies and gentlemen, is Venus, the proverbial queen of hearts. She's amazing. She's got debuffs for days, decreased defense, weaken, HP burn, and her lover is, of course, Cupidus! Cupidus is her companion champion. Basically, they're both better when they're together because they're lovers. It's Valentine's Day. He inflicts a counterattack every single time he's hit when Venus is on the same team. These are my favorite 3 Valentine's Day champions inside the game. To all new players, we have something special prepared for you. The Champions Elect. You can elect your starting champion, win tons of free rewards. Just go ahead, as you see on the screen, and copy your player ID. Vote for your favorite champion out of the beginners. I personally like, I don't know, maybe Aethel, and win a bunch of in-game items, rare, epic, legendary champions, Amazon gift cards, and much more. And in case you've been living under a rock or not paying attention during my raid ads, listen up, guys. We got Ronda Rousey. That's right, the MMA fighter world champion. She is actually a character in-game. She's very good, and you can get your hands on her. She's free. Simply log in 7 times from now till February 20th. That's all you have to do. And for all players, new, existing, or returning, got a promo code for you guys, Raid Ronda. Go ahead and claim some bonus rewards to help you upgrade your Ronda when you get in-game. The promo codes are right over here in the corner. Promo code, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. All right, guys, I know what you're thinking. It's Ash, I'm going to download. Finally, I'm going to download the game. All right, man, where do I get my free rewards and what are they? See this little inbox up here in the upper right-hand corner of your screen? You click on that. That's where all of your rewards will be. If you click on my QR code or scan my QR code or click on my link in the description below, I have a bounty, a bevy of rewards for you guys. We have a free Shadowkin epic champion in Chonoru. Here she is in all her glory. Now, guys, she's a great damage dealer, but that's not all. I also have 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 epic skill tome for you guys. This is for new players only. Go ahead and scan my QR code. Check out the link in the description below. Again, thank you, Raid Shadow Legends, for sponsoring today's video. Alright, guys, thank you so much for supporting this sponsor, guys. I really appreciate it. Today, we're going to go ahead and jump in. We have the deck selected. Let's see if this deck is as good or if I can play it as well as people are saying out there. So here we go. It's going to be, now this is a fast cycle deck, but I feel like it's more important than ever on faster cycle decks to point out that you don't need to be ultra aggressive just because you're playing a cycle deck, right? This deck still just gets stronger and stronger. Is that a magic archer over there? Couldn't even tell what was over there, that magic archer. Gonna go ahead and use our poison and see what we can do here. But yeah, as I was saying, you really want to assess what they're playing before making any ultra aggressive moves with this deck. That's super important, guys. He goes with a monk. He's gonna go with a cannon here. And I want to, again, I want to react. I want to see what he's gonna do. He's gonna fireball my archers. We're gonna snowball. And I'm going to have to goblins here just to play it safe. I'll send in a miner too, because we'll have a couple surviving goblins. I'll have to respond to it. He goes with a bar barrel, that's fine. So again, the biggest thing is listen, guys, we have 2 air cards. You know, we have archers and we have Phoenix. And we have 2 ground cards in terms of tanky cards in the monk and in the miner. And that's pretty much all we got. We got our cannon, we got our snowball, we got our poison. So because of all of that, we have to be careful with this deck, you know? We have to be careful, meaning we don't want to be caught with what we don't, with what we need, excuse me, out of cycle, because we cycled it not thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and use this ability, try to get a little bit of chip damage onto that tower. We'll take it. More often than not, I found you can get value out of that ability, right? I'm gonna go ahead and play a Phoenix, probably a little bit early on the Phoenix, and the positioning wasn't great, but it's okay. He's going to go ahead and fireball it, which is great for us. You know what? Since he missed, I'm just going to go with a miner and a snowball. We predict right, but wrong. But he predicted wrong. Thus, we were wrong. So, Phoenix getting all kinds of value for us on defense. He has Ram Rider in hand. He doesn't have his fireball, and now he does, but he doesn't have enough elixir to use it. So, we're just going to chill here again. Dude. Tell you what, man, that Ram Rider... she's nuts. She's nuts. Gets a nice connection there. Again, we're going to delay a little bit. Now we're going to snowball. We're really not catching any of his junk. Not catching any of his junk with the with our snowballs. We do get a nice poison here. A couple ticks off the Inferno Dragon. Gonna go ahead and monk. Gonna go again. Kind of keep going with the same idea here. Remember, I really puts in work. So does the monk on defense, that slap ability, right? So we're still looking pretty good here. We're gonna, again, poison. This is a beautiful, beautiful poison here that he gives us. Let's just go ahead and send in another miner. Just keep switching up our locations. Go with a Phoenix in the back. He goes with a Ram Rider. So we're just gonna set up a monk again. And this time, we're not going to give him what he thinks is coming. Not right away, at least. We're going to snowball first, then go in with our defense, our cannon, excuse me. He's going to get that Ram Rider hit, which really sucks, but he was ultra aggressive, which allows us to go in with a minor poison here. So that's going to jump us right back into the damage lead here. This one's going to be a close one, guys. Gonna snowball this magic archer to kill that. And then I guess we're just gonna chill here. Gonna use that cannon a little bit earlier this time before the Ram Rider gets into the charge. Gonna send in another miner. And again, we're gonna send in a snowball predicting whatever he's gonna throw at us there. So it's time to go in with a poison for the victory. And I have to say, guys, this deck is pretty nice. Pretty nice. So all we need is one more snowball. We're just going to cycle to it quickly and end this one. But either way, pretty well played. I'm muted here. Good game. Guys, I should have mentioned this at the top of this video, but important. I'm going to leave a link for you guys to donate to the victims of the Turkish and Syrian earthquakes. Just absolutely devastating. I was watching drone footage of the wreckage. And just to even contemplate almost 20,000 lives lost, I know I have a lot of viewers too from those regions. It's mind-boggling. It's difficult even to say, you know. But I just would really ask you guys, encourage you, if you can afford out of the kindness of your heart to help a fellow human being, to go ahead and make a donation if you can. I'll have a link, as I said, in the description below. I made a donation this morning. I tweeted about it as well. But especially more so than donating, I wish there was more that we can do. But especially just my heart goes out to any of you guys from that region. Genuinely, it's just awful, awful, awful stuff to see. It's a shame that sometimes if things aren't close to us, right? Just kind of the way that things are, but it sucks sometimes the way things are, right? If things aren't close to us, then we don't care about them as much, right? It's that proximity bias that we have. But at the end of the day, they're humans, just like us, as innocent, children, everything, everybody, so anyway, no easy transition away from that topic, but I just had to, ooh, that was an accidental Phoenix. Oops. Have fun with that. Hopefully he'll respond to it and use a lot of elixir. I'm gonna have to give up a couple stabs from that. He uses 5 elixir there. It's all good. It's all good. It's a positive elixir trade, ladies and gentlemen, there. We'll take it. We'll take it. So we're gonna go with a monk in the back, especially now that the Inferno Tower is out of cycle. Just try to build, not necessarily a push here, but just try to, like, build something up. Buy us a little bit of time. Let us recoup some elixir and see what he's gonna do. I really want to figure out, in a deck like this, or in a matchup like this, excuse me, I really want to figure out what his spells are as early as possible, you know? I haven't written it. Okay, well, I'm just going to send in a minor, and really, we're getting all kinds of minor chip damage. I can't really complain here, guys. But what I'm going to do is, and this is what you guys should do as well with this deck, especially if you're new to this archetype, is as we get to double elixir time, we're going to start being a little bit more aggressive, being more aggressive with our spells, namely, right? We're going to start sending in the poison. Not every single time, but we're going to start doing it a lot more often. We're going to start sending in our snowball, which should have been a little bit earlier than that, but still we get an extra hit or so. And again, we're going to poison here. We're looking for a lot of poison damage, right? Because this is, sure, it's a minor deck, absolutely. But you know what else it is, guys? It's also a really strong spell cycle deck, right? So in this situation, we're just going to snowball here, cycle. And what I like to do is not minor attack every single time. He's going to arrow here, but I don't like to minor attack every single time. I like to switch things up, especially when we have the lead. We're going to go in the back, and we are going to minor poison because we do know he has barbarians in hand. And he can't use them. He does go with a double Inferno Tower, but we get some nice damage nonetheless. So we're going to send a monk in the back. I should have snowballed that, but it's okay. Going to go with high archers. Maybe we can get a poison out of his hand here. Doubtful, but you never know. And we're going to go... This time we saw through his shenanigans, and we went in with everything we had there, right? A lot of firepower, and boom. Get the good GGs, get the good game, get the good game. So again, really effective, but you saw how I did a bad job of articulating it, but let's go ahead and go over it again here. We saw how we really focused on being ultra defensive, even though it's a cheap cycle deck in single elixir time. And then in double elixir time, especially when we knew we were going to get value, starting to parlay that poison or the snowball with our minor pushes, especially after successful defenses. And then if we got to triple elixir time, we could be even more aggressive. We could just be basically sending in a spell every single time that we send in that minor in triple elixir time. So we're going to this probably graveyard or expo here. So I'm just going to poison this. We won't get any damage onto my tower, which is nice. And I have a surviving Phoenix. I'm going to send in that mire, force him to respond to the Phoenix. I don't have this poison anymore, unfortunately. But I'm able to get a little bit of damage. I don't think he has a lot of elixir, but I got to be careful here. And he doesn't do anything. We're just going to go ahead and go with archers here. I like to generally go with the cheapest option. I didn't mean for the witch to aggro onto the tower there, but it is what it is. I like to generally go with the cheapest option we have in hand to defend successfully, especially in single elixir time where we're still trying to figure out what he's playing. So we have surviving. Hate to use a poison against something that's not the witch, but... Oh. Okay, so here's an example of... Snowball down. Using the minor on defense, right? I'm actually going to go ahead and use goblins because I don't feel like taking any more damage here. Again, I'd rather defend and maybe over-defend a little bit than take a ton of damage from one stupid minion with 10% health, right? So in this situation, we're just going to go ahead and Phoenix here. It's not the cheapest option, I know. But I wanted to save my archers. And now we can use the poison against the witch, which is great. As long as the witch is stalling a little bit in the poison, She will die. As she doesn't die. Awesome. She will die to the tower. How about that? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and set up some archers here and just kind of get ready to mount a defense. So he has fireball. I'm gonna go do this and do this. I'm gonna send in a, oh my gosh, let's snowball that. Okay, I'm just gonna poison because, gosh, God knows what this guy's gonna throw at me here. Mega Knight does get a leap, which sucks, but we can defend still fairly easily. He wastes that witch, arguably. Just gonna snowball this. Alright, I mean, he still has the damage advantage here. He's gonna go monk in the back. We haven't been able to be really aggressive. I'm gonna poison this. A little late on the poison. And if he wants to, okay, he's gonna fireball the monk. I'm actually going to hit him opposite lane because I'm not ready for a big Mega Knight push. I'm not feeling it right now. Going to snowball there. And that's going to be fine. Going to cannon again. Kind of rinse and repeat in terms of our overall strategy here. We're just going to get a poison down as well over here. And I'm also going to set up a archers in the left. Going to snowball this. I'm going to drop our gobos too. And again, sort of a stalemate here, guys. Sort of a stalemate. Let's go ahead and send in a miner in the opposite lane. And let's use a Phoenix. We want to keep our cannon in hand here. We have to do a better job switching up our our miner locations, excuse me. Here, I think I'm actually going to try to defend without using my poison right away at least. See if he stacks and gives me a ton of value. And he does. Gotta be careful about that. I was a little panicky about that location of the gobos. Split archers in the back here. I'm actually going to go ahead and use poisons now that we're in the final minute and time is crucial. Let's go ahead and use a snowball as well. He's using his spells as well, doing a good job there. We're going to just mount an offensive push here. I'm going to go ahead and go in with a monk ability. Sorry, guys. Gonna do this, gonna do this. Need to keep some pressure on here. Gonna go in with another poison. He has fireball in hand, so we have to continue to be aggressive. And keep going in, keep cycling, and there it goes. As I said, we can get ultra aggressive when we get to triple elixir time. Frankly, I was still a little bit slow there on the aggression in triple elixir time. Let's go with one more battle, guys. What do you say? What do you say? I made you sit through an ad. I owe you another battle, huh? I owe you another battle. Welcome to you guys, though, who did join my other channel. I have two other YouTube channels. I have Ash Raid, and I have Chat with Ash. I only upload once every, like, maybe 3 to 4 months on the Chat with Ash channel, but it's something that I intend to continue with no matter what, so if you have any interview requests on that for that channel, that'd be cool. Happy to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go with a monk on defense there, but this really sucks in terms of that Hog Rider. Unfortunate with that fireball, but poor defense on my part, so he has Ice Golem, he has Log, so I should have used the monk ability and I didn't. Playing like garbage here at the final match. So I have to use the miner because otherwise he would just log it if I used goblins, so gonna split archers, see if he fireballs it. I think he probably should, but we'll see what he does. Gonna go high cannon here. Goblins to help out. Basically, with this matchup, obviously 2.6 is super popular. We want to keep an eye on where the log is in the rotation. I don't want to take a musketeer hit here, unfortunately. I have to waste my archers, which really sucks. But I also want to cycle back to cannon. One thing that we haven't spoke about that even if I lose this match, it's worth speaking about right now, is taking advantage of the 3-card cycle with this deck. So playing as many monks as you can. When in doubt, cycle monk, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's exactly what we're going to do here. Monk. And Gonna go ahead and try to get by with some gobos on defense and kill the musketeer at the same time. He's just gonna log this, but it's okay. We finally make it to double elixir time. That's the good news. Get that cannon back. And we're gonna play a monk in the back here. We're going to be poisoning the musketeer every single time in double elixir time. Going to split on these goblins because he has log in hand. He does log in the left. Probably going to fireball this, but it's okay. I'd rather have him not have fireball for the... Okay, I'm just going to send the miner in here. Ah! They all die. They all die. Phoenix. Monk. Activate ability. Okay. Sucky thing is this, against this deck... Yeah. Against this deck, we don't... even if he cycles a log like he did there, there's not much we can do. Go ahead and use the ability to take care of this muskie. And then, I mean... send in the troops... Get a little bit of damage there. He has no fireball in hand, so let's continue to be aggressive. So here we are in triple elixir time. We're going to go ahead and use that poison right now. Use everything here on defense. And here we go again. It's going to be a minor poison. We all know it. We go this, we go cannon. We're going to snowball here on defense too. Going to send in the miner. Oh, the muskie gets on the tower! I didn't see that muskie over there, man! Didn't see the muskie. Hey, man, we did one more match, but we walked away with an L. You know what? A Clash with Ash video is not complete without a loss at the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it, guys. And as always, take care, guys.